Talk a little bit about internally, because we talk about strong brands being created from within. What's happened inside the company? What specific things have you done to really start to build a capability of brand building within the organization?
Yeah, that's a really good question, because it really started with trying to do some consolidation around the communication. As we started to make headway into that global expansion, it really started to see a need for internal coordination of the communication. So the function that I work in right now is our communication and brand group, and a lot of the effort has been put around how do we create consistency globally. So you build off of a strong culture where we really are focused on doing things efficiently, delivering on the customer, but at the end of the day, we had to make sure that that was an experience around the world. And what happened with our structure is it aligned us better with our marketing initiatives so that our marketing group and communication group could work more closely aligned. But I think the outcome of that was, believe it or not, the internal communication. And so when you take a look at what we do around the globe, really the biggest experience a customer has is with roughly 400,000 employees. So it was very important that they understand what they're about. So when you start to communicate with your employees and the messaging the same that you are in the external market, you create continuity, which allows the experience to be a little more consistent around the world.
You mentioned experience. When you think about like the brand or the promise of UPS, how do you translate that into a customer experience?
You know, it's interesting when we look at our internal customer satisfaction measurements, historically rated high on every survey is our driver. And people really connect with our driver because we become part of the individual's life, whether it's in the business workplace, we're critical to delivering on what's needed either to run that production line or to get that machinery running or put product out, or an individual who's at home waiting for a gift or something. If you ever look at it, our drivers, they're part of the communities. It's really been a focus on our integration of technology internally and externally, and trying to make that technology experience globally consistent as well.
Yeah, in many ways, you're a technology company, as much as a logistics company. So last question is, what's next? You've had all these innovations, you built an airline, you're very different today than you were 100 years ago, but needs are changing very quickly. What's next for UPS?
Well, I think, one area, there's probably a couple of them, but it's our business to consumers. We see a need and increasing growth of people buying on the internet, so it's the experience we're providing for our partners, whether that be major retailers or internet companies, but it's also creating opportunities for the consumer to have a say-so in this process. So we've developed new products like My Choice, which allow our customers to be notified of shipments coming to them UPS so they can make arrangements or know when they're going to be delivered, all the way down to the technology and access to package information. So we're trying to put more empowerment into the consumer and also be more flexible for them and their schedules.
So there's a lot of opportunity. Are you ready for another 28 years?
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Ron Rogowski, for your time.
Thank you.